All right. What's up, everybody? How you doing? Welcome back to Crash Against the Spread, where we talk about sports from a betting perspective. Uh, we are coming off an 0-3 day yesterday. First one since we started back up. Um, Trusted the research, trusted the handicapping. I just didn't come through yesterday. So, looking at uh, my record here, um, what I missed, let me pull it up here. I know I have it on the screen. But I had the Valkyrie plus the 9.5 points. They lost by 11. So not terribly far off. I had over on that game. Also pretty close. It got to 153. I had 154.5. And the Fever with no Caitlin Clark couldn't beat the Sparks, who also aren't fully healthy. So Sparks are going to get a couple, and we can't expect the Fever to be lights out without Caitlin Clark either. So that's just kind of how it fell out yesterday. I was hoping that they'd keep rolling, but now we're just going to be looking for Caitlin Clark to come back. So. Didn't wager the house, didn't bet the farm, so we're still all good for today. Looking at today's card, we have, take that off, know how to do that right there, and then we do that. So, looking at today's card, 3 games. We got the Storm, the Liberty. Liberty are 5-point favorites at home. We got the Aces and the Sun. Sun are 17.5-point underdogs at home. And we got the Lynx at home versus Chicago Sky as 14-point favorites. So 2 huge spreads, which I kind of hate, but that's the way it fell out, and those teams are kind of warranted to have that. But let's go ahead and talk about the Storm and the Liberty real quick. The Liberty are 12-5. Storm are 11-7. Last 10 games, both kind of Seattle's been playing the better ball than New York. New York is still missing Jonquil Jones. I'm not sure when she'll be back. Let's see what it says here. Till after the All-Star break, so she's going to still be out for a little bit. And Seattle fairly healthy. There was somebody else on the injury report too. Game time decision for Annika. So we'll see if that matters or not. This should be the most competitive game of the night, and I'm looking at the Storm to cover the point spread here. I think I got a 5.5. I know that there was a 4.5 just right there on the screen, but I think I got a 5.5. So that's what I'm looking at. The Storm to cover 5.5 points on the road here. So. New York, without being fully healthy, they're still defending their title, but they haven't really proven that they can beat some of these teams by margin. And Seattle is kind of surging right now, so I'd rather have the points in my pocket there. So Seattle plus the 4.5, plus the 5.5, whichever you see, whatever you can get. No, I got a 4.5. So, but that's what we're looking at. Seattle plus 4.5. This game, I think, has the best potential to go over the total. Also, I think the other two might be blowouts and potential unders. But if New York wants to win this game, they're going to have to get over 80 points, which they didn't in their last game. I think the score was 80, 89-79. So if they want to get over that hump, I think they're going to have to put some points on the board and keep up with Seattle here. So this one has the best potential to go over. That's why the books kind of bump that total up too. So be careful about that. But I just have the 4.5 on the spread. So looking at the next game. Looking at the next game, we got the Vegas Aces and the Connecticut Sun. Aces are under 500 on the season. Worse record than the Sun against the spread. And only 3-5 away from home. 5-4 at home. So Connecticut, on the other hand, is covered 7 out of 17 games. They're only 1-6 at home, so they're not necessarily going to win this game. Just because the Aces are struggling, this is kind of like the perfect chance for the Aces to just notch another easy win and get ready for the next game. But the spread is at 17.5, so I'm pretty sure we are going to stay off of that one. And I like the under. Seeing 157 right now. I think it could be a blowout. And in that final, even if the Aces get to 90, we're expecting the Connecticut Sun to put 60 up. Let's see how many times they've done that. So there's a 63. There's an 81 here. We've got 59, 63, competitive 83, 86, 75, 71, 66. So what I'm looking at is like one of these kind of games here. One of these kind of games, 59 to 85, I don't think that we're going to fully get to this total. I think that Vegas is going to sit their starters early. I think that the spread might be in jeopardy, but I think that under is going to hit. And I could be wrong. This situation here, we had Minnesota going crazy. I don't think that the Aces are going to put 100 points on the board. Seattle's on a mission. I think it's going to be more along the lines of the same game we had last time. So that was 144. Yeah, 144. So I think that still gives us 13 points to play with in our handicap if we're looking at the same style of game as they had last time. So we do have the, of course, Sun revenge factor, but they've kind of had that all season with everybody. So why would that matter this time? So I do want to stay off the spread. 17 points is a lot for a struggling Aces team to cover, but I am going to bet the under in this game. So that's where I'm at for the Aces and the Sun. Under 157, and the Sky and the Lynx. I expect the Lynx to win this game. I still kind of like them to cover this game as well. But the Sky have had 6 days off, 6 full days off. They haven't played since June 29th. And I don't know if that's going to be rest or rust for a bottom of the standings team like the Chicago Sky. So with the rest factor, I think we're looking at an over style game. If it's a rust factor, I like the Lynx, So that's kind of where I'm wavering between. Not expecting any one player from Chicago Sky to kind of carry the offensive load or anything like that. I just think if they have been focused for these last 6 days as a unit, as a team, watching film, in the gym type of thing, then, they should be good. If they're celebrating their last win against the Los Angeles Sparks, then I don't know what's in store for them. So they're 5-11 on the season. They beat the Sparks twice, right? Once on the 29th, once on the 24th. They beat the Connecticut Sun, which we just talked about. Not the best team to brag about. And then they beat, what's that other team? They beat, it's another bottom feeder team. Oh, the Dallas Wings twice early in the season. So, Dallas Wings have shown some fight, but, they still kind of bottom of the league team, kind of getting their squad together with Paige Becker. So, they have 5 wins on the season. Those are the 5, against 3 of the teams of the league. So, not expecting this guy to win this game. Expecting the Lynx to show that Commissioner's Cup game was a fluke, and they should have competed a little better than that. That 74-59 loss against the Fever. But that's my thought process. So if I had to bet this game, I'm thinking that we might be able to get over the total with a focused Minnesota Lynx team and a semi-focused Chicago team that's terrible on defense. So they still might let the Lynx get anything they want, and we still might get over this total. So that's kind of what I'm hoping for, if I had to hope for something in this game. And that's my thought process. So I am on currently right now. Was wavering between the spread and the total earlier. So I am on the total in this game currently at 160. So I see a 159, depending on your book. FanDuel 160, Caesars 160, mostly 160 is the Soul 159 is on BetMGM at a minus 118 price. So that's where I'm at. Those are my 3. The over or the spread. I may get to the spread still in the Lynx and Sky game. The under in the Aces Sun game, and the Storm plus the 5.5, plus the 4.5, whatever you can get. So I see a 5.5 currently on MGM. So check your books. But that's going to be it. Lock those in. Let's get this money. We'll be back tomorrow to talk some more WNBA. I'll see you then.